Flights were cancelled and hospitals, schools and banks were disrupted as workers walked out. The Conservative-led government is under pressure from international lenders to impose more cutbacks to balance next year's budget. The European Parliament has cranked up the pressure on Google by passing a resolution saying that internet companies should split their search engines from their other services. Competitors have complained that Google is giving undue prominence to its own services in its search engine results. Although no company is actually named, the non-binding resolution is clearly aimed at Google, which has a 90% share of Europe's search engine market. Joining me now from San Francisco is Lowe, the Director of Public Policy at Yelp, a multinational company that publishes crowdsourced reviews of local businesses. Thanks for being with us. Politicians don't have any power to enforce this breakup. So do you think this decision will make any difference?
Thanks for having me on, Lauren. I think that this is going to make a difference because it signals to the European Commission that they have the political space to really examine closely Google's abuse of dominance. Today, when a mother is doing a search for pediatrician in Berlin, she's not seeing the best possible information on the internet, and that's really what Google sort of promised its end users. She's seeing a hardwired Google Plus result. So if it doesn't lead to all-out unbundling, certainly detangling some of the unpopular products like Google Plus from its popular and very helpful search engine, Google's organic algorithm, would be a step in the right direction.
Yeah. I'm just wondering for kind of view. I mean, some of your terms there were very technical, weren't they? I mean, for people who don't understand the internet and how it actually functions, spell out to us what it is that you're unhappy about. And when you talk about unbundling, what do you mean?
Sure. Well, Yelp, as well as TripAdvisor, a number of consumer advocacy organizations on both sides of the Atlantic, created a website called FocusOnTheUser.eu. And really what that website is doing is hoping to guide consumers and policymakers and show them where we think sort of Google Plus is hurting the internet. Again, when a local search is being performed, local searches are things like, pizza in New York or pediatrician in Munich. It turns out that's the most popular type of search that we perform on Google. It's a third of all searches on desktop, half of all searches on mobile. And when these search results appear, you're seeing hardwired results that are exclusively powered by Google Plus, which is its own exclusive proprietary content, rather than sources garnered from the whole World Wide Web.
Isn't this just sort of smaller rivals saying we want a bigger slice of your big pie? And how likely is Google to say yes to that?
Well, I don't think that any of the rivals have come out and said, hey, we need to break up Google. In fact, I think the message of FocusOnTheUser.eu is, listen, Google, you can do better. You have a promise to users to really focus on them and provide the best possible content. But when you put Google Plus in front of the rest of the World Wide Web, everybody loses. And so that's really what they're looking at. And ultimately, this is about ensuring that consumer welfare is maximized. If Yelp loses in a search for hotels because TripAdvisor's got the best content, that's okay because a meritocracy has been preserved and consumers are getting the best possible information. But unfortunately, that's not happening today.
Okay, Lowe, thank you very much indeed for taking the time to talk to us. Appreciate it.